Will settle for just the one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Brantley, and then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Second, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
In now, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 looking as the sinker bores down the middle of the plate.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
The 0-2 once more. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Brantley leads off first with 1 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now
at the plate, Carlos Correa. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
No runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. A bouncer to the left side. Adames scoops it up, and no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 24-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ryan Presley comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ryan Presley.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tommy Pham.
He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Driven nicely into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Mike Zunino will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Eric Thames will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Guillermo Heredia will come on as a pinch hitter.
Tampa Bay, number 54, Guillermo Heredia.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting.
Digging in, Willie Adames. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the blowout continues. Will Harris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 36, Will Harris. Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Into the box now, G-Man Choi. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rays are in front. Guillermo Heredia will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 50.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Michael Perez is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
43.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Into the box, George Springer. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros.